Hey, it's me. Bloody hell, trying to do a channel update video is crazy. So yeah, this is what it's all about on my YouTube channel today for this video. Yeah, so here we go. Hey everyone, it's Skylar. Welcome back to the channel. How is everybody doing? I hope you are doing very well. So yes, we'll have a little bit of a quick channel update video and just telling you what's going on with me. So we will do that first. Yes, what is going on with me? Yes, I've been on a couple of vacations. If you haven't known, I've just come back from Austria. Yes, good old Vienna. Had a nice little weekend away. Not going to say who with, but because that's my business. Because it's all good. Yeah, had a ball. Um, Surprisingly very cheap as well. So yeah. Um, so you're probably thinking the quick question, Skylar, what's it like staying in a hostel? I had a good time. Not bad for £30 a night. So yeah. Would I stay in a hostel again? In Austria? Yes, I would. Somewhere else? Probably not. Let's just say that. So yeah, had a ball in Austria. Um, had a few things going on. Oh, let's talk about Halloween. Yes, I have been invited to a Halloween party. And yes, we have to be up in costume. And I have a very special costume for you guys. But you won't see it on the YouTube channel. Just don't. I'm not going to put everything out there on my YouTube channel. If you are on my Instagram, because that's private, I'm going to put that on the most privative channel I have. So yeah, my Instagram channel is very private, so you will only see my Halloween costume on Instagram. Or if I privately message you. That's all I'm going to say, because my Halloween costume is insane. Um, and all I'll say is I already had most of the stuff with me, if that made sense. Yeah. So I just need to get a couple more bits, so they should arrive this week, and then I can finish off my Halloween costume next weekend. Yes. So yeah, I mean, I'll show my friends and my Instagram private accounts, because my Instagram is private, and I love saying that because no one gets to know what I do on Instagram, because that is the best way to get in touch with me, and I choose who I follow and who I don't follow. That's all that matters. So anyway, speaking of Halloween, we are doing a Halloween movie marathon, and this is one of the reasons why I wanted to do this channel update. Yes, we are doing a Halloween weekend movie marathon. Me, myself, Andre and Tessa are all doing a Halloween movie marathon. Myself and Andre's is going to be on our YouTube channels, and Tessa's is going to be, we're going to be doing a private video message, private group call between two of us, maybe the three of us, over the weekend as well. So that's going to be exciting. Yes, this time round, our Halloween weekend movie marathon is 3 films a night. So that is 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 movies in 5 days. Yeah, so it's going to be a long ass weekend of Halloween movies. But mine will always be posted the next day, because for the first time ever in about 6 months, it's coming back to play. Yeah, I still have this as well. This is so comfy to use as well. So yeah, so let's go on that quickly. Thursday the 27th of October, as I said, 3 movies. So we're going to start off with trilogies. So any horror movie that has a trilogy in it, that's 3 movies in one, for you dumbasses that don't know what I'm on about. So yeah, a nice trilogy. I know what I've picked for that, so next Friday will be the first one we will be doing. So Friday the 28th of October is 3 horror films that you have not seen that's in your collection. And I've picked 2 out already. and I'm just thinking what to do for the third one, because mine are more on that plethora of kind of horror movies that you shouldn't watch alone sort of thing. So yeah, and I will be watching these probably alone. So Saturday the 29th of October is 3 horror movies from the 1970s, which I think was the decade, more late 70s, early 80s. That, around that time, was the best time for horror, I reckon. Sometimes there was some movies in the 90s that was pretty good, and then there's some from the 2010s that were okay as well. So yeah. So that brings us to Sunday the 30th of October. That is 3 horror movies that you would recommend. And I have some a bit more obscure horror movies that people wouldn't normally would recommend. So yeah. Probably mine will be giallos or something like that. Giallo means yellow in Italian, and it's more murder mystery type horror movies. I really love that type of horror movies. And then Monday is Free for All, which is Halloween itself. So basically it's any 3 horror movies that are in my collection that I just want to watch on Halloween. And if you do want to watch Halloween, I'll watch it. But I'm not going to be watching Halloween. That's one thing I am going to say on that right now. I won't be watching Halloween at all in this movie marathon. I know people are going to be shouting at the screen, Skylar, why aren't you watching Halloween on Halloween? Because it's just classic. Like, I just don't feel like watching it this time, because I've already watched Halloween Ends this month, and just say it fucking sucks. I will just say, I'm not going to get into it. If you want to start a fight with me, go for it. But Halloween Ends fucking sucks donkey balls. That's all I'll say. So yeah. And I've got a couple of little surprises going on next month. That is going to be like completely surprised. And I'm also trying to do like a little surprise with something. I'm trying to set up something very, very exciting, and it will be on the YouTube channel, and it will probably be uploaded with this bad boy. So yeah, I am in the middle of trying to organise that soon, which is going to be so exciting. If you don't know, I do a interview series called Gore Queen Unleashed. I've had a couple of episodes via Facebook Live. I thought they were okay, but I will say this. My phone gets all echoey, so if I buy a new phone, I'm hoping that my new phone is going to help out so much. Or my tablet. I'll buy a new tablet and do all like my Zoom calls, because it's going to go through Zoom, which is going to be a lot more easier. But the thing is, there's an issue with this phone. Like, I'll do videos myself and everything's fine. As soon as I go on someone's like StreamYard or do a live with somebody, then my phone is absolutely crazy. I can't really hardly hear anybody, so it's time for a new phone as well soon. I've seen a phone that I like, so I want an upgrade to a newer phone. I don't know yet, but yeah. I have and I do want to thank my war girlies. You guys know who you are. I'll just name a couple. Obviously Jess, Michelle, Mona, Tessa, Chris, and Breezy. Oh, and of course Lisa as well. They're my war girlies. Just want to thank you guys, girlies, so much for being there for the girly, for the war girly. And I'm just gonna end with this, right? If you guys do know something about me, I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. I don't like fake people. I hate fake people with a passion. And I would just say this, there was an incident on Twitter. I'm not gonna mention anybody's names, but this was another girl that was younger than me. Yeah. I thought she seemed a nice girl. And we messaged each other, just having a general chit chat about life and talking about wrestling and stuff like that. And it's just like any other night, just having a conversation. Next thing was, I get this direct message from the same person. Basically, and by the way, this girl gets offended by someone doing this offender, and yet she talks like like, how do you say, like, it's all sexualized comments about this certain person. Oh, like, talking this, and that. And basically this conversation perceived not nice, to say she put this person down and said something that I'm not gonna say what it was, because it's really bad. Something was really bad got said, and yeah, it was really bad. But yeah, she still talked about this person in like a sexualized way and stuff like this, and then said, oh, I'm not going to see this person now because this, and this. A few days later, there she is at the place taking photographs with the person she slagged off a few days before. And it blows my mind. This is why I don't like fake people. If you're going to slag somebody off, you're going to talk bad about the person, then the next thing, basically you're up their ass, taking pictures with them, and then talking about them in a sexualized way. That to me is two-faced. You're a fucking fake person, and I don't like that shit. And there's a lot of people that don't like it, but still put up with it because you done something. And yet this person doesn't see it, because this person is the most nicest person on the freaking planet, is like a true inspiration, and yet you slagged this person off and you said this bad. I have the messages and they're quite disgusting. Imagine if that got back to this person's family, who I'm friends with, by the way. They would fucking rip your head off. The stuff that you said are disgusting. Like, it's just bad. And yet you're up his ass, taking pictures with them, and then saying sexualized stuff about them. Ooh, imagine what I would like to do if I saw this, if I saw that. Ooh, sexy this, sexy that. And I'm like, what the that's what it doesn't, I just don't like that. It just annoys me to pieces. That to me is being a fake person. Like, with what you mean, what you see, and how I look is what you get. How I talk is what you get. Yeah, I have the best banter in the world. Yes, I can take a joke. But when you're talking shit about somebody, then that's when it goes serious. That's how I don't like you, because you're a two-faced person. Yeah, this person lives in the US as well, by the way, who I'm talking about. Not in the UK or anywhere else. She lives in the US. So yeah. Yeah. And like, yeah, this person done so much nice. Like, just something nice. And yet now, she's like, always messaging them, and they're probably like get a bit pissed off, and then you slag them off, and then you go meet them like nothing's wrong. You don't do that. That's a fake person. You don't do that. And then go, oh, thank you for this, thank you for that, thank you for that. That to me is fucked up. You done something wrong, and karma's now gonna bite you in the ass. Because imagine if I posted everything what you said online. Yeah, you could turn around and say like what I said, but I have a reason why I don't like certain people, and one of them things goes back to bullying. If you're gonna bully a disabled person and they pay for it with their life, you wouldn't like that person either. So yeah, I'm not going to turn around and say, oh yeah, I like this person, when I don't, and be two-faced about it. If I don't like a person, I don't like a person. That is it. That is end of story. And yeah, that's just how I'm just going to work it like that. Like, if you want to just be a fake person, go for it. Just don't be in my life. I don't like fake people. That's why, yeah, I don't have a lot of friends. But the friends I do have aren't fake. They're not two-faced. The people I trust. Because there's not a lot of people I do trust. There's probably, the people that I trust are less than all the fingers on my hands, on both hands. And that's saying something. And that's who you should trust. Like, and for the people that have seen the messages, what you've sent are fucking disgusted in you. But I've told them not to say anything. Just to act like everything's normal. Because people don't want to get involved in people's other conversations. But the people who have seen the messages have gone like, this is effed up. This is bang out of order. You shouldn't have said it. And everybody, I've shown that message now to 5 people. And every single person who I've shown that message to, who I trust, these are all the people I trust, I've all gone and said, this is effed up. You shouldn't have done that. That's bang out of order. Imagine if the family knew about what you said. And yeah, and the only reason why I haven't said it is because how much I highly respect the family. And because I'm friends with them, so I'm not going to exactly tell everybody like what's going on, because it's got nothing to do with them. I just showed the war girlies what a fellow supposedly war girlie was up to. So yeah. So what my war girlies, I thank you and I appreciate you for being there for me, and just so you know that you war girlies aren't fake. You guys are awesome and I love you girls to bits, and I don't know what I'll do without you. So yeah, I'm just trying to just sort things out. My mind is like basically with everything. So yeah. And I've got a few little surprises up my sleeve. All good. And yeah, other than that, I am good. I'm happy, and yeah. So I'm going to end with this. So stay gaudy, have unpleasant dreams, and I will see you when I see you. With a few little surprises along the way. And yeah, I'm happy for the change. Yeah, because someone come back in my life and I'm very happy about that. So we won't get into that, but yeah. So yeah, stay gaudy and have unpleasant dreams. And I will see you all in the next video. Ciao, ciao. Bye-bye. Now that's how you do a video. Ciao.